All right, we're going to take a look at the C major scale in 7th position, and the notes of that scale in 7th position are, of course, the natural notes of the C major scale: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. This is, one of those scales that sort of tends to fall right underneath your fingers nicely, right? And there it is with your root chord, and let's do the fingering now. 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, and our root chord. The 1, 4, 5 chord progression in this key, 1, 4, 5, is C, F, G, and C. Again, C, F, G, and C. Now, obviously all of this is movable because we don't have any open strings here, especially when we get this high on the fretboard, obviously, and so you can move this around, and I would encourage you to do that and move it around with the basic 1, 4, 5 chord progression. So what I mean by that is you can start here at C and take this if you like. I'm just doing alternate picking, and then here's my 1, 4, 5, 1. Now down. Same thing. And then down. And now I'm playing a B flat major scale, right? And then an A major scale. You can work your way through the entire fretboard in this way, and it's a really good idea. You get the idea, right? I would strongly encourage you do that, and to build up the understanding of the 1, 4, 5 underneath that scale, because the chords come from that scale, right? Now, at the same time, let's just jump right into the relative minor. The relative minor is going to start on the 6th degree of the scale of C. C, D, E, F, G, A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means that now my tonal center is this A. It's no longer C. So I have this minor third between the A and the C. Right? Very, very different sound there, right? Now, let's just play the scale from that tonal center of A. Coming back to the A. And why don't we add a minor chord? It's just like that D minor chord you probably know here, except moved up to this position here. And then chord. All right, and there's my root. Okay. The same thing applies. You can move this scale around as well. But now let's do the 1, 4, 5 chord progression in this key, which is A minor. Our first chord that we just did is A minor, and then the 4 chord would be D minor. There's different ways to do that, but let's do it here, and then just do E minor, and then end on this A minor. Okay, let's try that again. A minor, D minor, E minor, and then underneath that, You get the idea. Now, as you saw, I connected with the scale previous to this one, and I would suggest you do that in every case. You know, we started with the C major there, and now you should connect with the C major that you got here, and here. You get the idea. And the same thing goes for the A minor. We had the A natural minor starting on this with its chord, and you should do the same thing here as well. And there's my chord, and then A minor. And then A minor. So we're connecting the fretboard. That's what it's all about. It should all be this seamless connection of with no holes in it. You always know exactly where you are. And so we were looking at the relative minor to C major and the relative major to A minor, and that was in 7th position. And I encourage you to continue to connect your fretboard, keeping in mind that caged system at all times.